Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, today we will be answering the important questions that are appeared in AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner exam. So let's get started. Question number 76. A company has a website that delivers static content from an Amazon S3 bucket to users from around the world. So which of this AWS service will deliver the content with low latency? Options are AWS Lambda, Amazon CloudFront, AWS Elastic Beanstalk, AWS Global Accelerator. So the correct answer is Amazon CloudFront. It is a content delivery network. It caches the content at edge locations worldwide. So we have given the correct answers and its explanation, and incorrect answers why it is wrong. That also we have given. So if you want, you can go through. You can pause the video and you can go through. Moving into question number 77. A user has an AWS account with a business level AWS support plan and he needs the assistance with handling the production service disruption. So which action should the user take? We need to select one option. So the options are contact the dedicated technical account manager. Option B, contact the dedicated AWS Congress support team. Option C, open a business critical system down support case. Option D, open a production system down support case. So the correct answer is open a production system down support case. Going into question number 78. According to the shared responsibility model, which security related risk is the responsibility of the customer? Maintaining the server-side encryption, securing servers and rack at AWS data centers, maintaining firewall configurations at hardware level, maintaining physical networking configuration. Correct answer is maintaining the server-side encryption. So customer must secure their data by managing the encryption. Moving into question number 79. Under the AWS shared responsibility model, which of the following is an example of security in the AWS cloud? Whether it is managing the edge locations, physical security, firewall configuration, or global infrastructure. Correct answer is firewall configuration. So customer must configure their security groups, ACLs and firewalls for the security purpose. Question number 80. The ability to horizontally scale Amazon EC2 instance based on demand is an example of which concept? Options are economy of scale, elasticity, high availability, agility. Correct answer is elasticity. Question number 81. Which AWS service or feature can be used to restrict the individual API actions that a user and roles in each member account can access? Options are Amazon Macie, AWS Organizations, AWS Shield, AWS IAM. So the correct answer is AWS Organization. They will provide the service control policies. Question number 82. How can a company separate cost for storage, Amazon EC2, Amazon S3 and other AWS services by department wise? Okay. Options are option A, add department specific tag to each resource. Option B, create a separate VPC for each department. Option C, create a separate AWS account for each department. Option D, use AWS organization. So the correct answer is add department specific tags to each the resources. So tags let the companies to track the cost per department in billing reports for clear visibility purpose. Question number 83. Which AWS service can be used as infrastructure automation tools? We need to select two options over here. Options are option A, AWS CloudFormation, Amazon CloudFront, AWS Batch, AWS OpsWorks, Amazon QuickSight. So the correct answers are AWS CloudFormation and AWS OpsWorks. AWS CloudFormation automates the resource provisioning with templates. AWS OpsWorks uses the Chef for Puppet for server configuration and management purpose. Question number 84. A company needs protection from distributed denial of service DDoS attacks on its website and assistance from AWS expert during such event. So which AWS managed service will meet these requirements? Options are AWS Shield Advanced, AWS Firewall Manager, AWS Web Application Firewall, Amazon Guard Duty. So the correct answer is AWS Shield Advanced, which will protect from AWS DDoS attacks. Question number 85. Which AWS support plan provides access to architectural and operational reviews, as well as 24/7 access to cloud support engineers through email, online chat, and phone. The options are basic, business, developer, and enterprise. And the correct answer is enterprise, which provides the 24/7 support, TAM access, and reviews for architecture and operations. Question number 86. Where can you store the files in AWS? We need to choose two options. There are multiple ways to store the files in AWS. Options are Amazon EFS, Amazon SNS, Amazon EBS, Amazon ECS, Amazon EMR. So the correct answers are Amazon EFS and EBS. EFS stands for Elastic File System, which stores the data in the form of a file. EBS is a block storage, which stores the large volumes for EC2 instance. Question number 87. Which AWS service can be used to store and reliably deliver the messages across the distributed systems? Options are Amazon Simple Queue Service, AWS Storage Gateway, Amazon Simple Email Service, Amazon Simple Storage Service. The correct answer is Amazon Simple Queue Service, which is also called as SQS, which is a queuing system for the messages. What is the primary storage service used by Amazon RDS database instances? Options are Amazon Glacier, Amazon EFS, Amazon EFS, EBS, and Amazon S3. So the correct answer is Amazon EBS. EBS stands for Elastic Block Store, which will be used by RDS database. Question number 89. Which AWS service should be used to troubleshoot these issues? Options are AWS Code Pipeline, AWS X-Ray, Amazon Inspector, AWS Cloud Trial. So the correct answer is AWS X-Ray. It is a tool for tracing the request latency and errors to debug the distributed applications. Okay. Question number 90. Which of the following AWS service is designed with native multi A to Z fault tolerance in mind? You need to choose the two options over here. So the options are Amazon Redshift, AWS Snowball, Amazon Simple Storage Service, Amazon EBS, Amazon DynamoDB. So the correct answers are Amazon Simple Storage Service and Amazon DynamoDB. Question number 91. An organization runs many systems and uses many AWS products. So which of the following service enables them to control how each developer interacts with these products? Options are AWS Identity and Access Management, Amazon RDS, Network Access Control List, Amazon EMR. We need to choose the one option over here. So the correct answer is AWS Identity and Access Management. Through IAM, the system AWS service, we can track the flow of the system. Question 92. Using Amazon EC2 falls under which of the following cloud computing models? So options are IaaS and SAS, that is SAS, or IaaS or SaaS or PaaS. So the correct answer is IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service. So Amazon EC2 delivers the virtual servers, storage, and networking, letting the customers to manage the OS and their applications easily. So question number 93. Your company is designing a new application that will store and retrieve the photos and videos. So which of the following services should you recommend as underlying storage mechanism? Options are Amazon EBS, Amazon SQS, Amazon Instance Store, Amazon S3. So the correct answer is Amazon S3. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service, which is a scalable, durable object storage ideal for photos, videos, and backups. With the global availability will also be there. Going into question number 94. What is the AWS service that performs automated network assessments of Amazon EC2 instance to check for vulnerabilities? Options are Amazon Kinesis, Security Groups, Amazon Inspector, AWS Network Access Control List. So the correct answer is Amazon Inspector. It is a security assessment service that scans your EC2 instances for vulnerabilities and insecurity configurations. Question number 95. A company needs to host a database in Amazon RDS for at least 3 years. So which of the following options would be the most cost-effective solution? Options are reserved instances, so where will be no upfront cost will be there. Reserved instances where partial upfront will be there. On demand instances, and last option is spot instances. So the correct answer is reserved instances with a partial upfront. It will be best for 3-year RDS workloads, offering the major savings with the balance. The upfront will be there and for ongoing payments also. Question number 96. What is the AWS tool that enables you to use script to manage all AWS services and resources? Options are AWS Console, AWS Service Catalog, AWS OpsWorks, and AWS CLI. So the correct answer is AWS CLI. CLI stands for Command Line Interface. So it is a unified tool that allows you to manage the AWS services and resources using the script and command line commands. Question number 97. Which of the following AWS offerings is a MySQL compatible relational database service that can scale capacity automatically based on the demand? It will scale the capacity based on the demand. So the options are Amazon Neptune, Amazon Aurora, Amazon RDS for SQL Server, Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL. The correct answer is Amazon Aurora. It is a MySQL and PostgreSQL compatible database that scales the storage based on the demand. So moving into question number 98. What is the AWS data warehouse service that supports a high-level query performance on large amount of data set? Options are Amazon Redshift, Amazon Kinesis, Amazon DynamoDB, Amazon RDS. The correct answer is Amazon Redshift. Moving into question number 99. Which of the following should be considered when performing TCO analysis to compare the cost of running an application on AWS instead of on-premises? So the options are application development, market research, business analysis, physical hardware. So the correct answer is physical hardware. Moving into the last question, that is question number 100. A company uses AWS organizations to manage all of its AWS accounts. So which of the following allows the company to restrict what services and actions are allowed in each individual account? The options are IAM principle, AWS service control policies, that is SCPs, Amazon policies, AWS IAM policies, AWS Forgate. So the correct answer is AWS service control policies, SCPs. So SCPs generally let organizations centrally restrict the services and actions across the AWS accounts. To stay updated and watch more related videos like this, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching the video. Do check our playlist on AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. Thank you.